You can read all about the pure breed. You all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. We'll begin his return from the 11. Free up the middle, gets a breakaway. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter.
The kicker on for the point after.
Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Down! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's got 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready, ready!
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
Here we go, set! Ready, ready!
Now Daniels off the play action. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
First and 10 from the 43.
Deputy! Cowboy 870, Timberwolf!
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Come on, come on.
Daniels from the pistol. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
The offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Cut 19. Cut 7. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. He'll get it at the 9. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Go. Ready.
This carry now, this is Bashal Tutin. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Roll. Set up. Go check. Go check. Set up. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they send him out of bounds right as he was coming up to that marker block. It's going to be second down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
Right there, hurt. Hey,
Man in motion, out of the slot. Second down, give to Tutin. There it is, touchdown Dallas! The Cowboys take a 13-0 lead.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He's got the squibber. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Somewhat surprising interception there, Brock. You don't see nearly as many of those on shorter, safer throws like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was. Coordinators and coaches offensively look for layups, Kate. You like basketball, right? They look for layups, easy gimmies. And in the short field, that usually is the case, but not against a defense like this, and not a defense that has the awareness of what they're trying to do.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Shot alert, shot alert. Here we go, set. Ready, go.
Hand off to Tootin. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Commanders 21-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Putting a receiver in motion.
Hurt. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Go! Ready,
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
The Cowboys field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first, so 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
60 Bison, 60 Riggs. Ready.
Another one for Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down from the 42.
6, here we go.
Play action now with Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are. Not just wide receivers that always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic, hence going out for the sack.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 17-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
Got it. Ready?
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have
Let's go
second
now.
and pretty long here.
Cougar 19. '70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Daniels throwing on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Percy Butler on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set. 6.
Quick throw completed, out to the left. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Not check. Hurt.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Go, Rick. Come on. Come on. Set. Ready.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On the set.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Panther 60. Pass.
Working now from the gun. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 Timber. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
60. It's Cougar 19. Ready. Panther 60. Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will add to their score.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So that's going to be our 2-minute warning. 1:58 to go in the half. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
Drive begins with Gibbs. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Dragons, Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Ready, right?
Daniels now. It's his running back. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Ready,
3rd and just 2 to go.
7 Pirates. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
On the ready.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Get up. Hurt, 70. Hot check. Hurt.
Inside give here for Tootin. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ready.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Come on. Hit. 19 sight. 19. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Warrior 70. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
Called in left side. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Gronk, as they force this fourth down. Washington calls it second timeout. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster in the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
Ready?
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Ready? 60 by 6. Hey, smash. 18 Cardinal, 60 Eagles.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Oh, this is getting up early. Intercepted again. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They've got a man in motion. First and 10, they're going to throw. That one's complete right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
18, Pioneer. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Pass play coming here. Getting out to his left. Big play. Pushes them beyond midfield. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
A gain of 26 yards.
Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Bronco 80. Trap 60, Trap 60. Ready?
He'll throw it. He misfired on that one. It's behind the man. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick on for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, ready.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. A give to Gibbs to start the third. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Gibbs. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Let's go now.
Daniels on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Ready? Cougar 19. Let's go.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now Daniels to throw. Rolling left. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Let's go.
Daniels setting up the play action. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Third and long for Daniels. And this one is launched downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
He fields this at the 18. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go check. Let's go. 70 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready, set.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 79. Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go street.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had the balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
On the give, it's Tootin. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ready. 70, 60,
Motioning left is their running back.
Go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Dialing up a receiver screen. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Right. Bronco 80. Street. Street. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Looking in the air here. Brought in right side. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Stretch the eagle.
We'll air it out on 3rd. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18. Cougar 19.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, check that. Check. 18 Cardinals. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing from the gun here. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Scott now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Bronco 80.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. On the move, headed right. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
18 Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check smash. Check smash. Dragon 60. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels escapes the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Ready.
Motion man sent left.
Ready.
We give here to the motion man. This route's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Let's go now. Ready.
A run here with Tootin. Has a hole left, room to run. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys are running them out of the building. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Play action now. Daniels. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of game.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On the ready.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Back. 70 Lions.
They'll run for this, and they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
Nothing like a little suspense on 4th down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the 1st down. Some of these running backs, okay, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Go.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. A lot of space ahead. Galloping inside the 40. And they take this in for the score. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Will Riker to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Please take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys throwing 6 more on the blowout. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Cowboys continue adding on to that lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready?
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger.
Daniels now on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Viking, 18. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels forced out to his right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Cowboys take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They send a man in motion.
Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Complete out to the right. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Number 88. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready.
Looking to throw here. Buying some time right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Cowboy, go street. '19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. Warriors 70. Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Escapes out to the left. He just throws this one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere. Almost straight up into the air. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. And they're whistling for a stop here. And that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance.
On the double.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Tag. Cougar 19. Ready.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, what's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Ready.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Now can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19. Hurt.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
35-yard line.
Go.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Hold it ready.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Check. Street.
This one left for Daniels. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Commanders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Commanders take 7 points off the deficit.
Commanders 14.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Go!
It's an option right that begins this drive. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Viking 18. 60 Vikings, 60. Cuddy.
They're going to pass it here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Ready?
The tight end going in motion right.
Ready?
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Break.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Tag. 19, Tiger, 19.
Quick pass, right side, complete. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Ready?
Well, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see, it's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Cowboys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields the hard squib kick. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. All right, 1 more snap to play here.
Get it. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
One final shot here. That's Gibbs out of the backfield. And they are all the way into that red zone. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a